What is going on, guys? Welcome to Backyard Pit Stop. Today I want to go over a tool that just came in the mail. You guys haven't noticed there's a large piece of log here, and if you can't tell, it's probably going to be related to this. Check it out. I just went ahead and picked up or got this in the mail. This is the Milwaukee chainsaw. This is the tool number 2727-20. This is the 16-inch chainsaw. I'm not sure if they even make a different size chainsaw, well, a cordless chainsaw. Cool thing about this, it's cordless. It's powered by M18 batteries. Let's go ahead and pop this thing open. Let's see if there's anything on the box that I'm missing. Just the box by itself with the item in it, it feels pretty light, so that's pretty good. Around my yard, I don't know if you guys can see my backyard. Sorry, it's messy. It's always going to be messy. Every time I try to clean it up, it still looks the same. I've got a whole bunch of trees on the edges of my yard, and I've been wanting to cut them down. They're just like they're just random like weeds and stuff, and the trees aren't crazy, like they aren't crazy big as far as like the girth of them. However, they just get annoying, and sometimes I do get a lot of poison ivy growing up against them and all that. So I've always wanted a chainsaw. I do have a Makita chainsaw. It's corded. It has a wire to it. I bought it just because it was a great deal. However, it works great. However, the only problem is because of the size of my yard, I can only cut trees that are within a close range to an outlet because it's corded. But recently, after collecting a whole bunch of M18 and M12 Milwaukee tools, I saw this and I saw that it had a great deal on it. I got this from Home Depot, by the way, guys. But I saw a great deal on it, figured, you know what, why not? Let's go ahead and add it to my collection. I did order the weed whacker. That weed whacker will be coming in soon. I will do a review on that as well. But for now, let's get to opening this chainsaw right here. I don't know about you guys, but I like preserving the box and all that. Obviously, the plastic I'm gonna get rid of. But let's put that aside. As always, you get your cool little pamphlet from Milwaukee. Pop this open. You got your cool little sheet that has a code on it that you could enter to possibly win. I haven't heard of anyone who... I haven't like done research to see if this stuff actually does work. If it does work, let me know. I've been missing out, I guess. And you've got your user manual. Put that aside. All right, let's go ahead and slide this boy out. So here we are. Here's our chainsaw. It comes with a cool case over the chain. It's got a cool little Milwaukee emblem on it. Actually, we will set that aside. With chainsaws, you want to make sure to use chain lube before you start using it. All right, guys, now that I've got some oil in there, some chain lube or bar oil, the instruction says to run this thing for 30 seconds or pull the trigger for 30 seconds before actually chopping into something. I'm guessing that's to lubricate the chain. All right, here's my battery. For today's demonstration, I have an M18 high output 6.0 battery. Let's see, it is full bars. However, I just got done using it to put some lug nuts onto a truck. So let's go ahead and pop this in. We'll run it for 30 seconds and then we'll cut into our tree. Pull the stop brake. All right, guys, so now that I've ran it for 30 seconds, let's see, what's the battery at? We're still at full bar. One thing that I did notice right away is that this thing is instant. It gets that chain moving instantly. So here I have my Makita corded chainsaw. This is a 16-inch as well. I don't have it plugged in because the purpose of this video is for this chainsaw. However, one gripe that I have with this chainsaw is that it takes a minute for it to get the chain moving fast. It probably takes like a good, what, 2-3 seconds before you can actually start cutting into wood. But yeah, let's get back to our Milwaukee. By the way, I have nothing against this. The only gripe that I have with this is, or the two gripes that I have with this is obviously it's corded and that it takes a minute for the chainsaw or for the chain to spin. It takes a minute for this thing to get the chain spinning pretty fast. But other than that, once the chain is spinning, it cuts through wood like butter, guys. So let's go ahead and put that aside. I'll probably go ahead and do a little review on the Makita chainsaw in a different video, guys. All right, so back to the Milwaukee. Before you start cutting into wood, one thing that I do want to point out is the trees that I'm probably going to cut into in my backyard is none of them are probably going to be thicker than this. So this is like a worst case scenario for me of what I'm probably going to be cutting into. I could probably see myself using this chainsaw to prep firewood, or if there's like 1 or 2 large trees in my yard that's probably within the same size of this. So yeah, one thing that you want to do before actually using your chainsaw, I know that we've got it running for 30 seconds and there's actually lube on the chain. One thing you could do is you could actually have it up against the surface, run it, and you'll see it actually spray oil onto the surface in front of you. So let's say you're going up to a tree, just run it for a couple seconds, see if it's spraying fluid onto the wood, then you know that you've got bar oil in here and you're good to start cutting. So let's start cutting this thing. We're down 1 bar so far, but you guys saw that it did a great job. It cut right through it, guys. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of a bigger. We're still down only 1 bar. Guys, I am thoroughly impressed with this thing. I'm by no means a chainsaw, what's it called, master. However, for the average home, or if you're in my scenario where you're gonna be cutting down some trees in your yard, this thing is phenomenal. I have used gas-powered chainsaws in the past. When we went to go cut down these trees at a buddy's house, we used gas chainsaws. They work awesome. They were great. I think they were steel. What are they called? Steel or Echo chainsaws. Those things were awesome. They cut just like butter. However, the problem with them is it took a minute for us to get them started. Then you had to warm them up, and just they're super loud. But if you're in the business of actually cutting trees and all that, maybe you could go gas powered. However, I wouldn't have a doubt that this thing can get the job done just as well as a gas powered chainsaw, guys. The feel of it in your hand, it's not that heavy. It's actually probably a little lighter than a gas chainsaw. Got a little safety switch here, so it's you got to press on the thumb. So that with your thumb, you're going to press that switch, and then you pull on the trigger. And the trigger is a variable speed trigger. So let's see. So you're not getting just one speed the minute you pull that trigger. It's a variable speed trigger. You've got your stop brake, just like a standard chainsaw, and then you've got the teeth right here in the front. I'm not sure what their terminology is for what they're called, but you've got these teeth right here. When you go to cut through a tree, you just let's the brake. You can just rest the chainsaw on it, let the teeth grab on the tree, and just kind of let the chain work its way into the tree. I just when I was cutting these 2 slices right here, I literally had no weight up on the chainsaw. I just let the chainsaw just take its course through the wood itself. Do I have any complaints? Not yet. We just unboxed it together. I'm probably gonna go ahead and use this for the yard. I'm pretty stoked that I have this. Like I said, we're only down 1 bar, and I think I charged this battery, like 2 days ago. If you're watching this video, you probably already watched, or you're probably watching other chainsaw videos as well on whether it's Milwaukee or a different brand. So they probably did already cover the size of the compartment where the battery would go, or they probably already covered the variable speed trigger. Other than that, for someone who's going to be using a chainsaw not too often, to just have a chainsaw sitting in my garage, and whenever I need to use it, I can just put a battery in, check the oil, and just start cutting trees. If you're in my same shoes, I think that this is a great investment. I'm happy with the purchase, and yeah, as long as you got the batteries to power this thing, you should be good to go. All right, guys, so that pretty much wraps it up for the M18 Fuel chainsaw, the 16-inch chainsaw. If you do like watching these kind of videos, I know that my videos are kind of all over the place. It's like automotive and all that. But yeah, if you like watching these kind of videos as far as like tool reviews or any kind of equipment review, or if you see anything in my shop while you're watching my videos and you would like to know a little bit more about, please feel free to comment below, reach out to me, whether it's through social media or through my email. You can find me at Backyard Pit Stop on Facebook and Instagram. Yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. So like I said, go ahead and like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you can stay up to date with shenanigans here at Backyard Pit Stop. And as always, guys, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate the support, and we'll see you guys in the next video.